All right, hello everyone. We are pulling into a pretty cool looking independent hotel here in Sandusky, Ohio. This is the Maples Motel. Apparently the office is in this house right here. So I'm gonna go check in and yeah, let's go ahead and check this place out. Yeah, I kind of love this place. He said he's full tonight, but it's like 7 o'clock and I'm the only one here. It's sort of weird. See, we're here at room number 10, sort of down toward the end. Oh, he said 10, but the key says 9, so I'm guessing he told me the wrong room number. Let's see if 9 works. Yep, this would be my room. Ooh, that's tiny. All right, got a shot from the door because it's a pretty small room. So, sort of getting a feel for this place, but my first impression is that this is just a total throwback, step back in time. You know, very reminiscent of a really classic kind of motel. And so far, a little run down, but I actually kind of like it. But let's see if that holds as I dig into this room a little bit. So, we got our old school wallpaper that's peeling off the walls a little bit. I love this old drop ceiling in here. I'm guessing that they have some kind of a central heating system and then window units for AC. So that's interesting. Yeah, because I don't see any kind of thermostat or anything. So one thing I'm not too crazy about is that, I mean, I guess it's rural. There's not really much crime or anything out here, but it's always nice to have a second lock on a hotel door. It's kind of just expected. Here, all you have is just the lock that, you use the key in. There's also no peephole either, so it's more passable here, this kind of property, than it would be in most. But still would be a nice improvement to add deadbolts to these things. So we got a set of table and chairs here. A little worn, but clean. Got our window in the front. You can actually open this and get some fresh air if you want to. So that's sort of cool. Love like the residential drapes. But the drapes are in good shape. So there's that. Old non-grounded outlets. Wow. That's a throwback too. But yeah, I mean, obviously the appearance of the room, it's very old, but seems at least reasonably well maintained. So we got this little dresser over here. They did forget to put light bulbs in the lamp, so that's not great. Dresser's a little beat up, but once again, everything is at least wiped down and clean. Got a newer TV up on the wall. I'm guessing what we're looking at there is the remnants of the old CRT TV mount that would have been on here. So there's been one upgrade in here. So, got a mirror. Then, the other thing that's a little odd to me, you'd think that it would have made more sense to put the table back in this little nook, because this just doesn't really have much of a purpose the way it is now. Got our back blind here. That's kind of cool. You get a view out back. Another window that opens, too, so you can really get a cross breeze going if you want that fresh air. Looks like we have a window unit here for air conditioning. So, it puts out plenty of nice, cool air. A little dirty, but not terrible. Windowsill could use paint. So, take a look at this bed. So we've got 3 pillows. By the way, this is a 1-queen room. I'm on my own in this room, so. A little picture of a bird up here. Nightstand looks freshly wiped down. Interesting that there's no clock. At least there is an easily accessible outlet where you can charge your phone at night. Always like to see that. Pillows are pretty flat, but at least they're not lumpy. Looks reasonably new. These are a little better. Still kind of flat. Sheets are actually pretty decent. And we've got some very residential style bedding here. So I think this is actually a... forget if that's a Target or a JCPenney brand, but it's like a residential comforter on here. Hey, you know what? It's clean. Don't see any indication that it's not. Then we've got a blanket below that, which has some of the fuzz has come off of it in a few spots. But it seems fine as well. Sheets are fine. Mattress is not amazing. It's passable, but just barely. Pretty cheap mattress. Looks like it's an old one. Oh yeah, this is vintage right here. The bed is passable. Not much more than that. I do like the cozy bedding that they give you in here, though. So, oh boy, that is a tiny bathroom. Look at that. There's just enough room to squeeze in here sideways, and wow, this is so old school. So, I actually kind of love the tile. I mean, this works in a funny place like this. The sink is super vintage. It's interesting that they have like the spring back knobs on it, so you can't leave the water running. Got some shampoo and soap. And it looks like this shower used to have a glass door on it, and it does no longer, so now there's a curtain. The curtain is decent. Oh, wow. Look at this plumbing. You know, I'm actually kind of shocked at the decent condition some of this tile is still in. There's definitely been some not so great repairs done in here. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen such primitive plumbing in a hotel before. Wow. Shower head actually looks decent. Turn this thing on. Oh yeah, it's a very nice shower head. It's a little low, but not terribly so. I've seen worse. This thing has the ambiance of like a prison shower, but it seems pretty functional. This actually is kind of cool. So, doesn't look like the bathroom fan works. You know, I mean, it's clean. It's kind of run down, but not excessively so. It's also dirt cheap near Cedar Point, which most places here are very much not. So, you know, if you're into, you know, really trying out independent hotels and getting like an old school motel kind of vibe, this place is kind of cool. Though I definitely don't think this is for everyone. Biggest thing is that it's clean. I can always deal with clean. Clean and run down is fine. The other way around doesn't work. So, let me know your thoughts. I have a feeling this is going to be a divisive one in the comments. Also, I love the Wi-Fi password. Anyway, that's it.